Back in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin.
So folks, came here for a little break to England, ended up getting roped into doing some work, so I'll just turn you around. So we've got James up here doing a bit of pointing. This is my son, and then we got Fabio here.
Hello.
He's new on the job learning, and he's doing a fantastic job at the pointing. So these 2 guys have done this little bit here up to this morning, and I've been over on the other side of the house doing this bit here. So I've done all this bit here, up the top here and down here. And this is a lovely old ancient Georgian site building, as you can see. And we done that one 2 years ago. We done the whole of that one there and round the side. And we're just going to do the front of this now over the next week. Yeah, it's a bit of different pointing than we're doing in France at the moment. This is more like sort of uniformed and straightforward. I'll get James to film me doing some now in a minute for you. Where in France it's a lot more trickier because you've got wider, thinner, all off centred, everything, deeper, everything, the whole way. This is all uniform, makes it a lot easier. We're doing a good job, we're moving fast. We just went for a little bit of rain there, but it was only a little bit of a shower, so we can keep going. Right, come back to you in a minute.
Hi everyone, James here. I've got Budo over from France, doing some pointing on a nice job we got.
There you go.
How's it going, Budo?
It's all good. Watch. Show you how quick this is. It's much quicker than like we're doing in France, because in France it's a lot harder to do, but this is quite straightforward. We'll put it in like that. I might as well show you while you're filming, actually. Just stay there a second. And we get some other tools. This is you see me on there? We call this a rubber and a churn brush. Very hard bristled. I showed you in one of my other videos. Right, so basically with this, we just pull the dots in the area we're doing like this quickly. It's called rub joints. Really effective. So we come out of the corners and away. Okay, and the chair brush. We tap it home. And then with the same chair brush we dress it up. Very quickly like that. It's a real quick job. You can get a lot
To make it look sharper from here.
Yeah, that's it. Sharpen it all up. And once you've got it to how you like it, I mean I'm going to have this quickly, then you get it a sideways brush at 45, and then the other way, job done. Okay folks, so we've now finished the pointing. Fabio and James, my son, and me, we've been here for 4 days doing this, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, 4 days.
And plus Fabio a couple of days extra for grinding out, done a great job. Anyway, let's show you the results. I'm going to turn you around. There we go. So this is the building we've pointed up in a place called St Ives in Cambridgeshire, and it looks fabulous, all the pointing. It's been a lot of work, but we got there. All the windows eventually, because they are quite rotten, they're talking about me changing them for them, you know, putting new ones in and making new ones. I'll just show you this one over here. We did this one 3 or 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, about 4 years ago. We repointed all the front of this one as well. but there's some of the jobs we did in the UK. Anyway, try and get a last view of that lot. Now it's me, pack up, back to France, get back on with the renovation. So, got me son here. We're back from England after doing the pointing. I went over to help him, so he's paying the favour back. He's come over here to help me, and we're just digging out this trench now. This is at the beginning of the road, so this is going to be our new road coming in here. It'll go in there, drive round there, and that'll take us down to the house. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just digging out this trench so we can put a big 300mm drainage pipe down, which will go all the way through here to back here. And because that way runs downhill, that the water will run away that way cleanly, and you know, stop a build up of puddles and things on this side. And yeah, we're going to concrete this in, so we're going to put this in, compact it all down first, and then we're going to put the pipe in and concrete with some hardcore and some cement to set that, and then that'll let the flow go through. And then we're going to start pulling this road back a bit more to lower that gradient, and then feather it right out across the length of that road, if you like. So we've still got to pull off about 10 tonne on here, and once we've got that out, then we can start thinking about getting some gravel, type 2 or type 1 to go down, and compact it. I'm trying to rent a roller at the moment, not steam roller, roller, heavy roller, to put it, you know, compact it down, if you like, sorry. But anyway, so there's James working away on the old digger. He's got a digger ticket, so he's good at what he does. And they're having a little holiday and a break here as well, so we sort of help each other out. Anyway. Go. So we've got the ditch in now. We're just going to finish it off with a shovel, which is there, and we're going to tidy that up, get the line right straight down the middle there, to go where our other drive was, where we all come in at the moment, but it's dangerous because you've got the bend down the bottom there. So we're going to dig that out. Once we've got this road done, we're going to dig that end out and let the water flow right through then. And that is the requirements the Mary and the road workers want us to do. Hey. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation of what we're doing here on this little road we're building, and let me spin you around so you can see. Okay, so let's give you a plan of the road. So it's going to come here along that where my finger is pointing. There's a little bit of a bank we've made, well I made a few weeks back, goes all the way around out there and then up to the end. Now this is all going to come down, the gradient's going to come down. 1 minute, I'm just going to shout my dog back. Jesse, back! 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 Go back! Now! I don't like her down here because of the road, she ran out. Anyway, this will be the edge of the road for that way. And what we're doing is all the earth we're going to bank up here and put back. Yeah, Tracy's just calling her back now. Yeah, she alright. She's just been on the field, Tracy said. So this is the spoil we're getting out of this ditch here we're building, pulling out. There's a ditch down here. Let me show you, because you've seen it already anyway, but So we've got the ditch here, and that's where we're going to be putting that 300 millimetre or old measurements 12-inch pipe to get the water to flow through. We've got a bit of a bank here, and it will come up, and then what we'll do is we'll put a post here and a post over there to have some nice big gates on here, so you can drive a car and a trailer off the road and have a bit of space behind you and in front of you. Open the gates, and you'll be able to pull off safely off the road, basically. You got the rake, James? Yeah. Cool. So as you see, the end of the road there, that will go down lower a little bit and level off, and a lot of the spoil will go back and past it eventually, and it will go down where the gates are down there to backfill that up. So this road then will come in, sweep round here, sweep round and round the front of the house. It's around about 120 metres in total, this part of the road here being about 50 to 60 metres. So it's a nice little run of a road, and we'll have fencing. No, sorry, we won't have fencing. We'll have stone wall all the way around on the bank, just laying up against the bank, and then on this side we'll have some nice fencing coming round here and at the front, and I can make a little area for a horse to graze every now and then on that bit, as well as other parts of the land. But anyway, I've told you all that before, but I just want to show you the progress of the road as we're going along now. This bracken is unbelievable. You cut it, 3 or 4 days later, it's like that. It's amazing stuff. But it's coming to the end of the season now, so it's going. So James and me are going to just level this bank out, and then we'll give you some more footage later. So we've got our ditch finished. Okay, that's ready for the pipe to lay in. We're just going to whack it down with a whacker. Now we've got James, he's just pulling back the earth so we can lower that gradient like I was talking about earlier, and we've come down to this lovely, really compacted clayey, stony stuff, which is lovely for us, because if we can find that all the way round on this road, that's going to give us a real good base for the road, and we will only have to put about 8-inch of type 2 or something in there, as opposed to, you know, maybe a foot of it. So that's going to be great. But so you can see he's starting to define that shape again, and he's going to go down that level, and that's the amount we're taking off coming round. Okay, you can see that. Yeah, well, it looks like rain in them clouds. It's very mild, warm, but it feels like it's going to rain. You can smell it a little bit. But I just want to show you this. So you saw us digging the trench out at the front of the road, and this is the pipe that's going to be laying in there. That's the width of the road, or just over, and you can see it's a big size pipe. You have a little look down there. So that's what goes down to let the water flow under the road, if you like, and stops build up of water the top side, if you like. But I just want to show you that so you understand what was going to go there. Okay, I think it's time to go in and have a cup of tea. So what we're doing here is we're pulling the top off. You can see how much we're getting off here. Okay, it's a good 12 inches or more. Bringing this down, down, down. We'll assess it again and see if we have to go down a little bit more. But we're down onto a nice hard clay base now. James is just shifting the topsoil, which is lovely topsoil. Oh, I've just seen some sort of bug. I don't know what it is. Let me focus on it. You see that? Tell me if you know what it is. Anyway, so he's putting that up there. It's not topsoil, it's nice. He's going to put it up the top here, and then we're going to level that all off over there. The road will drip down inside here, because we're going to put probably up to 8 inches of type 2, like I said earlier. But you can see it now, it's starting to form more. Looking good, eh? The other side in a minute. Oh yeah, got to explain what we're doing, if you can hear me. Oh, right, we've got a bucket down here, you can see. Okay, it was all broken, the back hooks and that, so we're cutting all this off flush here. We're just smoothing this all, grinding it all down. Roy, my mate's coming over with his big welder. We're going to cut all these off here. And then we're going to weld that bucket straight onto that plate, slowly. So it's just be welded straight onto here. Alright. And then we'll have a scooper for the old gravel and that, yeah? Because we've got this tractor here, I don't use it. But it's going to come into service now. It's going to get used for moving the earth around, moving the sand and gravel around. And then the other tractor can do for the work up on the farm, part of it. So we're going to bring the old Massey Ferguson back into production. So here we go. We've done this here now. We've ground all this down, flattened it off, so it creates a nice flat surface on both of them. Okay, it's a little bit of a Heath Robertson job just to get this to go. And we've got some holes in our bucket. We're going to repair them with some welds. And then we've got these bits we've cut off here. We cut the lug off here. That was the hook. I made it flat, and then we can put that, what I just showed you over there, onto here, flat, and then weld it on. And that'll be a little tractor, little Massey Ferguson, that we'll be able to do some work with now. She'll be a front loader. Let me just show you this one, because you see my other tractor. This is my little Massey Ferguson. Got it for cheap, so I bought all the new back end there, so we can put implements on if we need. Just got to try and tighten up these chains a bit, so they're more like that. But it runs lovely, starts on a button. Didn't start it for 6 months, turned the key and it started straight away. So it's a good little tractor. Anyway, got James in the digger.
Hello.
We're going to go and finish off some bit of the road now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then come back later and weld this up. Our mate Roy's coming up with his big welder.
Yeah.
So to save us doing it. Anyway, guys. Well, good morning, folks. I thought I'd show you this. We found a little bit of treasure up the field while we was pulling back the earth, and there's probably going to be some more bits. I'll just explain what they are. This one's just a relatively modern coin. Well, if you like modern, it's 100 years old. It's an old French coin with a hole in it, 1925. Then we got this here. This is a cotter bell. I believe it's made in solid bronze or brass. Even cleaned it out so you could hear the pip. And that was made, we've investigated this one, and that was made between 1500 and 1700. It's very old. There is some markings on it, but we've got to clean it up a bit more. You might be able to see this detail. Yeah. And this one, this is a cuirassiers, I don't know if I'm saying that right, buckle, which means a mounted soldier. And we checked it out. I'll just show you the back. So you can see there that's printed in there. There is a faint number here as well, but I've got to look into that a bit more. And this is embossed, if I can show you sideways on, so you can see it pushed out. That is Napoleon III. That's the famous Napoleon Bonaparte, and its estimated date is somewhere around about 1870, I think. But I'm going to have to do a little bit more investigation on that one. But there's your treasure we found. So tell me what you think of that lot, you guys. It's all old history there. So this is what, probably 150, 60 years old, maybe more. This is possibly 400 years old, anywhere up to 200 and odd years old. And that one's a more modern one, 100 years old. Yeah, nice bit of treasure. Well, treasure to us anyway. Thank you. So I got Roy here, did a bit of welding for me. That's his welder, fantastic bit of kit. He's just welded all this up. Put these big brackets on this bucket here. Big nut. Hang on. And then got James over here, just cutting some gussets for the bracket in to go on the top here, to go up on here, like, you know. Anyway, be back in a minute.
Fred and Eric.
Well, folks,
And now and again I can stick a bit of glue on a bit of metal. I've done it for 2.5 months now, so I'm getting the hang of it.
he's an expert now.
Yeah.
But we've finished this bucket, so Roy has done all the welding for us. With his brought his welder over kindly for us and done it. James, my son's been helping, and myself. And I'll just spin you around and show you what we've done. There we go. A new bucket on the little Massey. The old Massey needs a bit of work, but Roy's going to look after me with that one. Anyway, look. So he's welded all that on for us. He's put some little gussets on, and it's solid now. So now we can use it to move around gravel, dirt, and tractor's not sitting there idle no more. It's going to be used. So thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
And there's the welding plant.
Yeah, let's have a go to the welding plant quickly. So that's Beals Engineering.
That's the one.
Top man. Anyone in northern France wants some welding? He's the man to see.
Work for Alstom Trains.
Yep. There you go. That's his little welder. That's a massive welder. That really powerful. Never stops. Just goes welds through. But anyway, mate. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.